Hey, it's another episode of Carpool Movie Review with Andy.
John.
And this week, for today, we're reviewing The Big Sick with Kumal Nanjiani, right?
Yeah, and
Um,
I found Emily. Is that a real name actually?
the character is a real person, but the actress
Right. Okay, it's a different. Yeah.
is an actress. But yeah, it's like an autobiography kind of thing.
It
Uh,
actually is an autobiography.
yeah,
Honestly,
of his
technically a
life
documentary.
story.
Not a documentary, but
It's
yeah,
not a documentary.
autobiography. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, it's not a documentary film. Um,
But yeah, honestly, I thought it was like, oh,
that was just like a good movie to just watch, you know?
yeah.
Not going too in depth. It's not very serious. It's like a light movie watching thing for me, at least. Um,
It also
However, if I was involved in that culture, say I myself is involved in the culture, or somebody that I'm really close to is involved in that culture, I guess I'd be able to have a little deeper thoughts about how their culture sometimes isn't apt
yeah.
with U.S. culture.
I
And so,
think because we do have a lot. We have a diversity of students here at UNC too. Like we have a lot of
yeah,
different cultures around.
hmm
It's very easy to be empathetic towards those people because, like,
because of
oh,
differences.
sorry, my Siri went off.
No, you're fine.
Because yeah, because like I've been to a lot of my friends who are from Pakistan and from India, and then who have those kind of cultures, and
hmm
like I was able to experience those kind of um their cultures and like see how strict their parents are.
hmm
So I was able to kind of really relate to Kumar and his experiences. And his life story, it all seems like a fairy tale to me, honestly. Like it
It
actually,
seems very, very movie-like. You know, it's very
yeah,
dramatic too. Um, but it's a real story, and that's what makes it. But that's what makes Kumal so interesting
hmm
because of the story that he had. But the movie itself is I think the main archetype is the true love story kind of thing
oh yeah, for sure.
for sure. Um, there's a little bit of that journey, like his life journey kind of thing. You know, him being
Mhm.
his parents, him wanting him to be a lawyer, but he's like finding his own, goal or dream, chasing his own dream of being a
Yeah,
stand-up. So I guess in that sense, there's a bit of a journey archetype in there.
yeah, and there's also a lot of character development within Kumar's
There
life.
is, yeah, there's a realization in the
Yeah,
movie.
and a lot of
Um,
internal conflicts for him too
yeah,
that he goes through.
the conflicts that he had, I'd say there's a lot. There's that self inner conflict
Mhm.
of him trying to balance out that the culture of his Pakistan culture with the American culture, trying to balance that out. And that kind of goes in line with his what he wants to do, kind of that American type, and what
Mhm.
his parents wants to do, which is that the Pakistan type. So I think there's a conflict between that, and there's also the external conflict with him and his girlfriend or his wife now, Emily.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
There's that.
Yeah, I think one of the things I really like is what I liked about the movie is that
hmm
um because like even though it was about Pakistani culture, like we can you can relate that problem to other cultures as
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
Yeah,
The
so
the
I think
fact that the
that.
differences are there is that's shared with any other culture out there.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think it's not just like foreign cultures, but it's also within American culture too. I think a lot of American parents are becoming more strict with children as well. Not going to like
mhm.
arrange marriage, but like wanting their kids to do what they want. AKA, like you have to become a lawyer
Yeah,
as well. I think
yeah.
there's also
I
that.
mean, I don't have a say because I don't have enough data or sample
Oh
to
yeah,
to say that oh, most of them are strict or not strict. But
it's
I
just
mean,
because
my parents are strict, so in that sense, I could relate. Um, the arranged marriage, I still think. I mean, I have a friend who's from Pakistan, and he has the arranged marriage thing too. Which I, not coming from the culture, which I am really, uh, not to the extent of being shocked, but
Right.
surprised. Um,
He said that it's like a 1400 years old culture that's still
yeah,
going on,
yeah,
which is crazy.
fighting the 14-year-old,
Yeah.
100-year-old culture, 1400-year-old culture. Yeah, he said that in the movie too.
Hmm.
Um, I really liked all the characters.
Oh yeah.
So,
I think
um,
supporting actors and actresses were really good too.
mhm.
So
I wonder if the parents' relationship was actually true.
oh,
I don't know if I haven't done any research for this movie, to be
I haven't
honest.
even thought about that
Um,
actually.
yeah, because I had some papers to write. I just didn't have time to research this.
Mhm.
Um, but I thought his relationship with Emily's parents were very cool. So I was
Also,
wondering if that was, there was a little bit of, the Hollywood makeup drizzle there, or if that was actually all true of how he interacted with them.
yeah. I think one scene that I like the most is the when Kumar's parents came by to his apartment to say, I guess, kind of a goodbye
Oh yeah.
to New York. Like even though they, I guess, banned him from family and like
Hmm.
disowned him of as a son,
Hmm.
like they still had that love as a parent,
Hmm.
even though it's against their culture and all that
Hmm.
kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Like
So,
like his mom
but
still made his favorite dish.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not to say like like even though he couldn't hug him, like he still wanted to hug him.
Hmm. Hmm.
All that. So I thought that was really cool seeing. Even though
That
like
was, I think, the one thing I took away from that is that culture, like family love, is bigger than the culture.
it outranks it, man. It outranks it.
Yeah, unless it's something too extreme, which some countries do have really extreme cultures,
Right.
um, even more than what they have in Pakistan. But in this sense, that you know, love is stronger than the cultural power. My favorite scene, although, was that scene in the bar when Emily's parents went to Kumal's
Oh
stand-up
yeah.
comedy, and that one that one white dude, yeah, he yells out, "Hey, go back to ISIS!" And Emily's parents all get really, anked up. I thought that scene was really, really well done.
Oh yeah.
The fact
I've
that Kumal was really passive about it, um, like he was of course offended. I mean, anyone would have been,
mhm.
but the fact that he was really passive and trying to, um,
Move on from it.
what?
No, I can still see you though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, where is my train of thought? Oh, the fact that he was really passive and really didn't try to just throw it over his head. Um, I thought that was really cool. Not cool. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Mm.
How that's I think that's true in a lot of sense. Uh, like there were a lot of like in my high school there were a lot of students from Pakistan,
Hmm.
and there were some racist kids in the school, because when we were in high school the ISIS thing was really big. Like
It
that
was
was at its
like,
heat when we were in high school, and that was really and there was a lot of racism in the school. And ba- in my experience, a lot of the students really didn't respond much to to racism at the time. Only very few. Like they'll get so angry, like they're about to start up a fight with some of the kids that made fun of them.
I think
Um,
it's because like kind of jumping in, but like it's like if he did something about it, like that will start up kind of like a trouble, and like for us it's like you don't want to bother our parents because like our parents are going through a lot of stuff anyway.
mm,
And, like doing that kind of stuff in school like would bring more trouble to home, which a
yeah,
lot of students didn't want to do. I think that's
yeah.
why
I
they
guess for
actively
them it's not worth the trouble of
yeah,
fighting
exactly.
over. Um, but the fact that Emily's parents got all angry is, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I was applauding. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Like
yes, yes.
Emily's parents were really mad about it, which I really liked how they added that in there. Um,
Mhm. Yeah,
I think
overall, yeah.
adding that much detail, that scene has to be true, like in real life. I feel like,
I actually also agree because like, why would they go through that much trouble to put that scene in the
you know.
movie?
I mean, I could see the point to add that in a movie, even if it was not real. Like it's a great
Mhm.
scene, and I think it plays a big role in the movie's social commentary
Right, for
of
sure.
racism. Um, but I feel like with I think that was real. That happened, unless yeah, I think that was real. And watch. There's like an interview with the director, and he said with Kamal, and he says everything's true.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That could
Oh,
be
okay, okay,
real.
okay.
Yeah, if that happens, this review is very embarrassing because I didn't do any research on it. Um, uh,
Still a good scene though, honestly.
yeah, that I like that scene and the very ending when
Mm-hmm.
Emily went to a stand up in New York, and they went back to the first scene when they
Hmm.
met. I thought that was pretty. It was kind of
No,
cliche. It was very cliche, but I really like the cliche.
so like I liked it too, and part of me was like, I hope it's not a happy ending, a little bit kind of thing.
I,
But like,
mhm,
but I'm glad that it happened like
yeah.
that.
I mean,
Like,
I
I knew it
I
was gonna
think
happen.
it could still be a happy ending even if they didn't get together. Like, have you seen La La Land?
Yeah, I have.
You
Yeah.
know how in the end Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling does not get
Oh my
together,
gosh,
and
true.
people. I mean, there's an argument about it, but in my opinion, I don't think it was a sad or a bad ending. Bad ending. I thought it was a I thought it was a good ending and it was a happy ending.
It's actually
Um,
a pretty interesting point of view. Actually, I never thought about that.
yeah. So I mean, I like if they didn't get together, I think it still would have made it a great movie too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and because they didn't get together, it would not have been a cliche. So in my
Yeah.
opinion, so I thought it could have added a bit more to a bit more creativity to the movie instead of having them back together. But it's a real life story,
Yeah, I
so
was gonna say that.
so they
Yeah.
had to get together to
Yeah.
make it. So, um,
And like
but
they're
yeah,
married, so they can't really,
yeah. So they can't really not have them get
uh,
together. But you, but I'm just saying that if this wasn't,
sure.
a real life story, or based on a real story, and they made it so that they don't get together, I still would have enjoyed it if they did it well. If they just bluntly said that, oh, they didn't get together and both of them are doing horrible, then obviously that's not good. But
Yeah.
like in La La Land, where they both have fulfilled their dream, but the only part is that they didn't get together. I think I still would have enjoyed it.
Overall, really enjoyed the movie. It's
Yeah,
honestly an A, almost an A plus for me. Honestly, I
yeah.
thought
I'll give it a
in a scale, maybe I'll give like an 8.59 ish,
8.59.
8.529. Sorry.
Oh, 8.529. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah, 8.59 is a pretty detailed number there. Like, okay,
I
John,
misspoke.
I see you, analyzing this whole shit out.
I misspoke, but yeah, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I enjoyed it. I give like a minus range kind of thing. That weird gray area in between
Yeah.
where I didn't think that it was. Oh my god, it was so fucking amazing. It
Mhm.
wasn't that, but I still came out finishing the movie as being, oh, this is a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I was really satisfied, honestly, and I be able to relate to the characters and like the
Hmm.
actors. It was just really good.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a rom com, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
it's
That's
been
very
a
true.
while since I've seen a rom com. Uh, yeah. So tune in next time for Carpool movie review. What's our next movie? I haven't seen it yet. I have to watch it today, tomorrow.
I don't know. I forgot actually. I forgot what it was. But yeah,
The
I'll probably watch
international
it
film,
tomorrow.
right?
I think so.
Oh man, we should have seen Parasite for it, but whatever.
It's
All
all good.
right.